Hello YouTubers, this is my third video. Welcome again to Mini Prepping, and today I'm going to talk about precious metals, my philosophy about precious metals and whether or not we should keep them or hang on to them now and in the future. I had a discussion with someone on a fairly popular board about precious metals, and he happens to advertise for gold and silver investing. And I made the flippant comment to him one night that gold was for jewelry. And to some great degree I still do believe that, because when you get hungry and you have food in the house, you're not going to trade that food for gold or silver. Food you can eat and gold you can't. So that's just my personal opinion. Besides for which, in end time scenario, I don't want to be out on the street trying to trade for food with gold. That's not something that I would do. So someone who comes into your house in a end time scenario is going to be more likely to take all your cans of soup than take this kind of stuff. That being said, most of the gold that I personally own is in a bank vault because the value of that gold right now is very high. Selling the gold, there's a sign on every corner right now that says "We buy gold." Well, those signs would not be there if the people who were buying the gold were not making a lot of money off the, excuse me because I know a lot of you have done this, off the suckers who were selling their gold. And with all due respect, you are a sucker if you try to sell your beautiful gold right now. This ring on the left right here, I believe I bought that in 1996, and it cost about $150. Well, right now, if you purchased that same ring, that ring would be well up in the $800 to maybe even over $1,000 because of the fine work on the outside. And that little bracelet, that used to be a standard little gift, you used to give to your niece or something. I think my mother gave that to me back in the 90s. Right now, that's a very, very expensive bracelet, something she could not or would not think to give me anymore as just like a little stocking stuffer gift. And again, I have a lot of gold pieces, but I'm not going to sell those gold pieces to some guy who is going to pay me pennies on the dollar. I went to a jewelry store and just asked outright about the ring on the left. I had it on my hand that day. And the woman told me that I would not even get the value of what I paid for it in 1996 if they bought that ring from me in the store. And I laughed, and it's just such a racket. It is such a racket. That's not the way that you want to dispose of the stuff that really does have value to it. Your gold really does have value to it. So I say personally, hang on to it unless you're just in desperate straits. Hang on to it and safeguard it and protect it. Know what's gold, know what's not. And a lot of women out there, you don't know what you have in your jewelry box, and you may want to take a magnifying glass and look at it. Okay, so there's gold, okay? And I want to talk about something else. A lot of times, I see people online talking about silver coins, and nobody really eats with this kind of stuff anymore. A few years ago, I had a huge desire to invest in a silver service because my family is that age right now where when we do have dinners together, I like to make it very special and very nice. And at the time when I bought the silver service, I could only invest in a setting for 8, but this may be this may be it because silver prices have skyrocketed. So I just want to pick up one of these serving pieces down here. This is a heavy, heavy, heavy piece of solid silver. Not silver plated. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the real deal. This entire spoon is silver. And several big serving pieces, very weighty tablespoons. And this pattern, for those of you who are silver aficionados, this is Fairfax. Now, I want to talk about silver in several different ways because, you know, a lot of people don't know that they own silver. I know it's hard to believe, but many people have been given boxes of flatware that they don't know what it's made of, and most of it's trash. To be honest with you, the silver plated stuff is nice to look at, but you know, most of it is trash, flatware. But you should really check out what you have and see if it has, I don't know if you can see that, try to pull it back out a little bit. Most good silver is going to have some type of mark on the back. And again, I don't think you can see it very well. But that mark is going to say sterling. It's going to have some kind of indication on the back that it is, it's silver through and through. And this right here, if we really did have to enter into a barter situation in the future, this right here would, the weight and the heaviness of this, and the fact that it's silver through and through, it's not like the coins that we get nowadays. This is the real deal. This would be, pardon the pun, worth its weight in gold because of the value just in the spoon alone, and easily disguised too, actually. You know, when people take stuff from you, they don't really think about taking your flatware. You can stick this in the drawer with a lot of other junk, and they'd have to like sit there and sift through it and, you know, look at the back of it and all that. Most crooks or creeps would not know. Now, of course, I've got this in this very nice box. I'll back up a little bit so you can see it. But you know, you can disguise your silverware pretty easily in a situation where you think that there's going to be a civil unrest. So anyway, that's it for precious metals for today. Thank you.